Beetlejuice, the original from 1988, one of my favorite movies of all time, as well as a movie I've already reviewed, sequel. So now I have a pair of videos. If I can review the musical, if they ever make a filmed version of that, which at this point is unlikely, I can have a trio of videos here, which is really cool. I could just review the animated series, all of it. That would require me to watch every episode of that animated series, which is a fun show, but not that much of a fun show. Anyway, why am I talking about this movie? Well, it's for a very sad reason that I kind of don't want to talk about. So, Catherine O'Hara, who plays Delia in this movie, she's known for being Delia in this movie, as well as the mom in Home Alone, and Sally in Nightmare Before Christmas, and she was on the show Schitt's Creek, which I have not seen. But she was an amazing actress, one of the funniest actresses we had ever. Like, she's so funny in everything I've seen her in. And today, I'm recording this at night, and I found out around 3 o'clock today, she has passed away at the age of 71 from an unknown illness, if I believe. I've heard it was a heart attack. I've heard it was some type of illness. I don't want to, create speculation. I don't know, but this is really sad, because I really love pretty much Catherine O'Hara's every movie she's ever been in, and this is probably the hardest a celebrity death has hit me since Ozzy Osbourne, and before Ozzy Osbourne, it was Kevin Conroy. I'm really sad. It's actually funny. I was at school today. I was talking to somebody, and they were like, I was like, Catherine O'Hara died. I was like, I'm very sad. And they were like, well, you look sad. And I go, sorry, sometimes I don't understand sarcasm. I went, do I actually? She went, no. And I'm like, yeah, I'm holding it in. I'm going to go into my car later, and I'm going to cry. And I did. And I turned on some sad Guns N' Roses music, and yeah, it was rough. So let's talk about the movie now. I got carried away. What do I like about this movie? Nearly everything. I love the Maitlands as main characters. Like, it's called Beetlejuice, but the Maitlands are the main characters, and I love them. They're like the dream couple. Every couple wants to be as healthy as the Maitlands. They are amazing. I love Lydia. I love Delia, obviously. She's so funny. Dude, okay, I'll talk about the Maitlands a little bit more, like what works about them. It's that they feel like a real couple while still feeling like they love each other to a cartoonish extent. If that makes sense. Lydia is an interesting character, and I haven't seen Wednesday, and people say Wednesday does this well, but a character like Lydia would not work today. Would not work before this movie came out or after, because for the character that to work, you need it to be Winona Ryder, directed by Tim Burton, in either the late 80s or the early 90s for it to work. And this is that, so it works here. It works in the musical too. The Beetlejuice musical video works. So maybe I'm a little bit wrong on that, but I just feel like in film, maybe not in theater, but in film or television or something visual, it needs to be Winona Ryder in this period of her life and this period of her career, with Tim Burton in this period of his career, because this was the highlight. Like, he fell off, I would say, around 2001 with his Planet of the Apes movie, because every movie he made before that movie was great, and every movie he's made since Planet of the Apes has been iffy. Delia is so funny. I will, when she's like yelling, and she's like, I will kill you, and I will, wait, no, I'm sorry, I will kill myself in this house, and I will take you with me. Like, such a Catherine O'Hara, man. Such a good actor, such a good actor. both work. Charles Dietz as a character is boring, and I'm not a big fan of him. Plus, the guy who played him is a pedophile, so I don't care. Beetlejuice though, Keaton is so good, and like that character is so good. Like it works, and like it's Beetlejuice as a character. He's just like this cartoon character. He's got Toon Force. He can do whatever. He is like a weird pervert guy. You know, like he wants to marry a 17-year-old. You know, but it works. And he's just like such a fun villain. He's just pulling out these random things out of a hat. It's just literally, not literally, but close to literally. Especially in the scene where, you know, he pulls out the ring and, I tell you, honey, shoot me. Nothing. Like that stuff, like, so good. I really do love this movie. Like, yeah, the plot, it's a movie with a very specific through line. That was the problem with the sequel. The sequel's all over the place, and I don't like the sequel. I might have said I liked it when I reviewed it, like, 2 years ago when it came out. I don't like it. I don't think it's very good. 1 year ago, whatever. I don't know how long that was. I don't like it. I've watched it once since that, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it the second time. I don't like that movie. But one of the problems with that movie is it's all over the place. It doesn't know where it's going anytime. This movie is a specific through line. The Maitlands die. The Dietzes move in. They want the Dietzes out. They try getting the Dietzes out themselves. Lydia is a goth girl. She likes the ghosts. They're like second parents to her, but they still want to get the Dietzes out. They hire Beetlejuice. He does the snakes thing. They don't like that. And then Lydia gets tricked into marrying Beetlejuice. And I have said it more than 3 times in this video. And I really, we don't need that guy running around right now, okay? I think I might have screwed up, okay, to quote Ted 2. Ted 2, they probably say fucked up, right? I remember that scene in the courtroom. He marries Lydia. They have the big action climax. Boom, boom. Movie's over. We sing Deo again, just like we did in the dinner scene. It's super simple. It's super simple and effective. And that is how I think all movies should be. Maybe not all movies, but it really works for this one, which is a movie I love. This is definitely in my top 15 favorite movies. Like, I really love this movie. I really love just this era of Tim Burton, you know? And like the world this movie creates with its afterlife is so imaginative. The fact that everyone who dies, you could tell how they died from the way they look, which is something that things like Has Been Hotel and sometimes Hell of a Boss with the Sinners, but I'm not going to count that as much because it's mostly about imps. But like that's something those shows adopted, which is a character that's dead, you can tell how they died from how they look. Something like Ghostbusters, it's like Slimer is supposed to be the ghost of John Belushi. And, he doesn't have any coke. So maybe that was a little bit too dark of a joke. But you get my point. That's something from this movie. Like, I forgot the word. I got one of those myself. Caseworker. Everybody's got a caseworker for something. I don't know why I brought that up. Her neck. Her neck is, it's slit. Because she slit her throat. Because she committed suicide. And the girl who had her little accident has that. There's the guy who got squished. And now he's squishy. The only one that it doesn't show how they died is the Maitlands. They're not wet, even though they died of drowning. And the reason for that was they just didn't want to have to make Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis wet the entire movie, like cover them in water. Because that would be real uncomfortable, which I get, and I probably would have made the same decision too. But, so I like everything about this movie. My only negative with that movie is that there's one character that you could cut out of this movie. It doesn't change anything. And that's the, like, designer guy for the house that Delia hires. Cut him out, nothing changes. I would cut him out. I don't like him. I do not like him. What else? Other than that, I really like this whole movie. It's great. Yeah, so, A+. R.I.P. Catherine O'Hara.